A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is poised to open marginally higher this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is expected to open the day 12 points or 0.15% higher this morning. The ASX rebounded from yesterday's fall thanks to a rise in miners and banks. At the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.9% or 68 points higher at 7,393. Across the sectors, 9 out of 11 closed in the green. Materials closed the highest. They were up 1.4%, followed by financials. Technology finished the lowest, down 0.2%, followed by communication services, edging 0.1% lower. The best performing stock yesterday was AMP. Their shares closed 9.3% higher, and that was following the news of the divestment of its equity interest in Resolution Life Australasia. The worst performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was Tyro Payments, closing 15% lower. That was after providing no guidance after its annual general meeting yesterday. And in local business news stories from this morning, the National Australia Bank today announced a final dividend of 67 cents. That's after reporting a strong rebound in profit during the financial year 2021. Beating market expectations, the company's cash earnings rose 76.8% to $6.56 billion in the period under review. Statutory net profit rose to $6.36 billion. And the Scentre Group has collected $1.8 billion in gross rent for the 10-month period to the 31st of October this year. That's an increase of $607 million since the 30th of June. During the 9 months to the 30th of September, the group completed 2,010 lease deals, including 868 new merchants, welcoming 191 new brands to the portfolio. Now, portfolio occupancy remained strong at 98.5% at the end of September. Crown Resorts has appointed Simon McGrath as Chief Executive of Crown Sydney and Group Head of Hospitality. He was previously Chief Executive of Accor Pacific, which is expected to start with the Crown Sydney on the 1st of February. And PointsBet Holdings has noted that the New York State Gaming Commission has recommended that PointsBet New York be awarded a platform provider license to operate mobile sports wagering in New York. In addition to PointsBet, 8 other operators were also recommended. Official approval procedures will follow, and the recommended operators will undertake independent system testing ahead of the official launch, which is expected early next year. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect the trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. Over in the US, the Dow Jones hit a record high and ended up 0.47%. That's as the passage of a $1 trillion infrastructure bill boosted equities. The S&P 500 was up 0.19% and the Nasdaq was up 0.16%. Meanwhile, the US dollar did slip yesterday after the US released jobs data on Friday. Oil prices rose following the passage of that infrastructure bill. Brent crude was up 0.7% to $83.30 a barrel. US oil was up 0.5% to $81.68 a barrel. Gold prices surged, and that was amid dovish central bank comments on interest rate increase plans. Spot gold added 0.3% to $1,822.86 an ounce. US gold futures settled 0.6% higher at $1,828. Meanwhile, Ether hit a record peak and Bitcoin jumped to a 3-week high. Ether hit a record top of $4,768 and was last up 2.6%. Bitcoin rose 4% to $65,851. Well, that's all from our morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.